Welcome 2021. Welcome to this weekly Forex Forecast live with Ewinningstrategy. We are going to make money in 2020. Everyone, happy January, happy Sunday evening. This is going to be the best year of your trading career. I am going to say it right now, it is going to be your best year. Why? Because if you don't believe it, it will never, ever, ever happen. So, I hope you have buckled up. I hope you have found your champagne, your, what do you call it? Your sodas, your Coke, your whatever you have in your disposal, and that you are ready for the next year. I am definitely happy today because we have tons of opportunities coming up one after the other. So, hello everyone, welcome. My name is Ewinningstrategy. I am a Forex trader. I am an economist. I have an MBA. I'm here to try to make some sense of this Forex market, hopefully sending you in a better direction. We're going to go through dollar pairs. We're going to go through euro pairs. We're going to go through yen pairs, gold, US oil, and what God knows what else you want me to tell and what else you want me to talk about. So please, in the comment section, give out your pairs and I will try to cover them. Also, trading Forex is risky. You can lose your money and you need to have a strategy proven on the demo before you even try. And this webinar does not contain any investment advice. It's only my personal opinion and it can also be so seen as entertainment value. Alright, Bansis is here, Captain Clutch is here. Happy New Year. Amazing video on Instagram today, jumping into 2020. Like, that was actually quite cool, but yeah, thank you. And I really like that. And there's another one in my Instagram story of today. It was absolutely beautiful. Me and my wife was out walking around around town, and we went to the concert hall, which is absolutely amazing. It's like the roof is curved, and then there's glass wall, and it's with the sunset. It was absolutely amazing. So Suma, happy anniversary. No, that's in Tuesday. So on the Tuesday live, I don't know if I will be live on Tuesday because that's my anniversary day, but we'll try. We'll try. Because that's also evening, and a lot of people have said I should be live on Tuesday, even though. So we shall see. Wife or trading, which is the most important thing? We shall see. So, any pairs you want me to cover today? What do you want to do? I just want to mention my mentorship group, those who has paid to be my mentorship group, who are absolutely amazing people. We were together on Zoom on Saturday. We were going through January 2021, and we were not only that, but we would have a lot of fun. So if you want to be in that group, ivanfx.com. And the link is on YouTube if you are in my mentorship already. The wife would not be happy if you were alive. That's true. She will not be happy. She will be like, can I go shopping instead? No, she wouldn't be that. Yeah, cool. Let's start off on Euro. I don't know what is going on at the moment. Well, Norway just imposed a new new Corona regulations. We can't have visitors anymore apparently for the next 2 days, 14 days. They are banning alcohol servings, and you shouldn't be more than 10 people inside. So I don't know was that really going to happen, but that's what has happened. For the euro market, I think we're going to fall either like that or like that. I haven't really talked about that in my mentorship group, but that's still okay. How do you manage that? You still have your entry here, and if that happens, you're still ready and willing and able. on Tuesday as well. So for tomorrow, I'm thinking this is down. Well, another thing for people is that I want you to succeed. How can you succeed? You can succeed by testing out my strategy or another strategy that you feel like is appropriate for you and doing it again and again and again. And I have set a specific price at 122.60. If price comes up here, I'm very confident for it to sell it. Another thing I've said is that then you should have your stop loss above here, but also I would enter again here. Why? Because that would be the second attempt. That is my plan A, and that is my plan B. For professional traders, that's how they do it every single week. They have a plan A, they have a plan B, they have good stop losses, and if it doesn't work out, price goes higher, they are absolutely fine with it. The other question is, they might be buying here, they might be buying down here, and they might be buying down here. So depending on where you want price to come down to, they have already put their orders in, they already put their orders in, and they've already put their orders in. So if price comes down, crashing down like a rocket ship, they are ready. All right, cool, amazing. We have 3 likes today. That's cool. We have 20 people today. So what is those 20 people that is here? I would like you to know you by name. I'd like you to comment, discuss in this live, to also for me to help you out. If you are one of those who has at any given time ever since November, let's find November here, if you have any given time bought or sold EURUSD, if you have sold this at any given time here, I would like to talk to you, because there's no reason until 1st of January to sell it. So if you sold here, you really need help. I want to talk to you. So there's other than that, there's only that, and that's that. As a seller, what are you thinking as a buyer? Well, that's a good price, isn't it? Then you want a new higher high, isn't it? But as you think, what is really happening today? It is, well, it's 3rd of January at the moment. We have TP season or tax season. You have to prove to your clients that you have made results, and if everyone does it, will you do it too? That is the question you have to make. Why do you think it's going to continue down and not retrace? Good question. I have listed up those reasons here. It's also the end of the year. What is the end of the year, you might ask? The end of the year is when everyone feels like, I made enough profits. I'm scared. I can't sleep at night, and I'm scared. And it seems to happen quite so many years. Let's say last year, and that happened here as well. It was very bullish last week, and then last week is just, and then COVID came after that. So it is a seasonality play. It normally happens. I can't describe it other than that. But if you get stimulus of $2,000, whatever, per person, this one is going to rise. It's just going to continue up no matter what. So that's a risk. The other thing is you still have an uptrend. Yes. But what I'm talking about is not on this chart. It is in something called the future. And how do you plan for the future? You plan. If your plan works or not, I don't know. the market will guide you. Right? Cool. So when do I start buying? I start buying that day it is still continuing and we have stimulus. If price goes higher, I don't care. But if we have stimulus to back it up, that will be a totally different game. All right. So we have profit taking, we have taxation, and we have what is the seasonality? We have also fear, psychology playing in, and you have to make a decision. Decision. All right. Those are my rules. What else? What's next? I haven't got any pairs today, people. Are you a bit... Don't be afraid. I don't bite, at least not hard. I would love you to tell me your pairs so I can be guided. Unless I will just go through the charts as far as I wanted to do. Anyways, on the 1 hour, this is a higher high, new higher high. On the 4 hour, it is not a higher high. How do you deal with that? The 1 hour shows that we now have broken this resistance, but the 4 hour doesn't. Aha. Price action. Even though price was rejected on the 4 hour, we still have higher lows. And any pullback is to be seen as a reason to go higher. Okay? Any pullback now is a reason to go higher as long as it's still above 1890. Price action wise. Then you might ask yourself, but where's the weekly entry? 1890. So if price comes down here before bouncing, totally normal. Totally normal. You would expect that. So that fits. So if then it can't break, it goes lower, 1890 is your price to take up. GJ and EJ and AJ. Could gold go lower? Hi, James. Yes, it can. I can be blind. It can be some other news. What could turn this one lower? What is happening on Tuesday? Can somebody tell me what happens on Tuesday? James, you should probably be able to answer that. Is there any large political news that happens on Tuesday? Election. Election what, Robert? I want to enlighten everyone. Georgia, Senate, coronavirus, political. So Captain Clutch is into it, Robert is into it. So, let us go for a walk. What has this to do about gold? What has this to do about USD? A lot. You have to understand this. You need to be into this. So, there is election. Election of senators in how do you write Georgia? Georgia, in Georgia. So if there's 2 candidates on each side, 2 can. So if the both goes to Democrats in the Senate, it becomes 50-50. 50 of Democratic representatives and Republican representatives. If that goes through, the vice president has the last vote. This becomes the Senate becomes Democratic. Then they get this. Then as far as I remember, then the Senate and House becomes Democratic. Has that any value to us? Yes. That is, I don't know how long time ago. I'm not that good at American, whatever you call it, in history, political history. But that means the Democrat is in control over all legislation. They have no pressure. They can do whatever they want because they have the overtake. So far, the Republican and the Democrat has opposite. So they single out, they equalize out each other. So now, Biden can do whatever taxation thing he wants to. He can do whatever laws he wants to, given. So they can turn the whole thing around and say, hey, we're going more left. What does that have to do anything about the Forex? I just mentioned taxation. Taxation. The reason why the stock market has risen so much is taxes. That means there has been more profits in businesses. But if this one goes up, profits goes down because they have to pay more in taxes. That is straightforward, nothing but political. So the stock market is then going to react negatively to Democrats being in power because that's what they've said, as far as I know, to be a direction they want to go. No political, nothing about Democrats or Republicans, just so I can understand it, factual. That's what I've seen. And then I'm quite glad that Elizabeth Warren wasn't president because she wants to be even more on the taxation side. So, your opinion on Bitcoin. I can do some Bitcoinish. COVID news, dollar sell. So dollar will then probably go up, most likely. Gold will then probably fall because of dollar strengthening before recovering again, if it recovers. So that can make this fall, 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 this rises, this fall, this fall, this fall, this fall, this fall, this fall. Right? Cool. Then stimulus is a different thing. So that one might equalize each other out. But just have that in mind. If the Democrats wins, there might be a reaction in the market that you might not see in this chart. All right. So you have been asking for some charts. I will give you some charts. Australian dollar, Japanese yen was requested for. That is my baseline. I want a new low, I want to pull back, and then I can sell it. For the week, I want to take profit at 78.40, give or take. That's where I want to take profit. And then I expect price then to bounce, maybe as high as this high, or as maybe high as this high. It all depends where we are on Monday next week, and then sell it down, and then sell it down. Another thing that can happen is just it goes back down to this price and then shorts. But I'm not really thinking that's a possibility. That will be very strong down, because what I think is going to happen is take profit. What is a take profit move? Euro dollar. A take profit move is a move like this. No pullbacks, just falls, straightforward, nothing to sell. That is a dangerous fall because it just goes. It doesn't have any pullback scenarios inbuilt it. So if we're gonna take profit move here, which I expect, I also believe people will buy here to take it back up again, and I don't know where that is going to end. if stimulus happens in this area, we are going to continue uptrend. Straightforward. My plan was to sell it. It happened, and then I was wrong. Cool. All right. And the other one was GJ. GJ is strong. Pound is strong. It's supposed to be strong. So it is a bit of a hassle to tell you what is going to happen here, because this is a large consolidation. It breaks out, it comes back down to what? Weekly aggressive arc entry. Cool. Does it go to weekly take profit? No, not really. That is a warning sign, but it's still tilted to the upside. But all of the others is supposed to fall, so shouldn't this one fall too? Yes, probably. So I would just say wait for this one. If this falls, I'm trying not to make any credit for it, because I said wait. At this given moment, it might change for tomorrow if we get a strong reaction up or down or whatever. Because if this one now starts falling back in, is this an area you want to be trading in? Probably not. This is just where I can call it, I call it darkness. I don't care what happens. I don't care to trade here. This is not where I make money. I make money when the trend does this. Okay? So if we now start rising again, I will be very happy. So until then, I'm waiting. Is it plausible for us Australian dollar to go up first? Yes. But you have, Tiger, you have reached a point where take profit. Let me show you. Let's show you. Cool. That is TP here in this area. We have overshooten that TP, adding the risk goes higher for this to fall. You have the monthly sell price. You have the monthly sell. You have the weekly sell here, both at 77, which I have posted earlier, at least to the membership group of YouTube, and daily. So let me show you. Daily, monthly, weekly sells at 77. Is that a price you're feeling, yeah, I feel confident buying here? Is that something you will find nicely? I am more than, well, the odds is to the downside. It can rise, yes. Then it's against the odds. Then it's very powerful. All right, cool. What else? Happy New Year, Babu. Then we had another one. Should we do Bitcoin now? GA. Can do Bitcoin just for fun. It's always fun with Bitcoin. I don't trade Bitcoin, but what I can tell you here right now, Bitcoin futures, Bitcoin, BTC USD, Coinbase, is that a thing? Well, you know what, bro? I don't know what to do here. No, I'm not going there. I'm not going that accent. Today, something popped up on my TV. Billionaire babies. So today, since I have been forced to watch Billionaire Babies by my wife, I have a very proper British accent. I do sincerely apologize if you feel this is not proper enough, but yes, very thankful. Where is this going? It has already reached to take profit for January. Does that have any value to you? It will scream take profit at 135. But it doesn't need to stop there, but it screams take profit. That's all. It can continue higher, but it screams take profit. I don't know what's going to happen next, but I won't be buying there. That's all. All right, cool. Robert says, didn't you expect Australian dollar to 75? Was that the previous one? Probably the first, what you are referring to is the first week. Yes. Robert, let me show you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that, and then 70, what was it, 71 for the month? Yeah, 73, and then going higher again. So what do I mean, Robert, is that the first week will come hard down to this price, the weekly take profit, hard back up again, maybe a new higher high, before falling back down to monthly take profit for the sellers, and then we can start moving higher again. So yes, it is a temporarily goal this week. Yes, correct. I've done DJ, I have done AJ, and I'm going EJ. Euro Yen is very weird. But yes, it made a new high, and I would rather love it to make a new low, pull back, and then continuation lower, down to 124. And at 124, I'm thinking it's going to go back up again. I do hope there is some pullbacks. It doesn't just do that in straight seconds. That can happen. Has that happened before, you might ask? Yes. In 2019, I think there was. Yes, here we are. As far as I remember, there was an investigation of this move here, of this candle, of 500 pips in split second. This candle here, 2nd of January, happened in Asia. It was a fat finger. Somebody sent a too large order in a too thin market. There was nobody to take them out. I don't know if they were selling or buying or whatever they did, but what happened was they took a too large order, and all the stop losses was hit, and all the buy orders was hit, and then it went back up again. So if you were a trader, you made a lot of money, and when you woke up, you basically, okay, all the sellers are gone, they've taken their profit, let's start buying again. That can happen this year as well. I'm just saying it is a possibility, and not a possibility. I just have to have that in my mind. Banks broadcast. Australian dollar, Canadian yen. No, Canadian. Australian dollar, Canadian. I can do that. Just doing New Zealand. Okay. Prices on New Zealand. This is okay. This is double top. Want to pull back. Continuation lower. Down to 72. That would be nice. That would be lovely. For the first week, I'm expecting 73.30, give or take. But we shall see. So 72.50, I'm going out with everything, and 73.20, I'm going out with my weekly trades. You sound like Robin Leach. I don't know who it is. Can somebody give me a link or something? Robin Leach. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? He is what? Robin Douglas. Robin Douglas Leach was an English entertainment reporter and a writer from London. Alright. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. He's born in 1941, so during the war. Alright. What percentage growth do you aim for per month on your account? Harman, I do expect 8% on my account, and it's only my results, though. 8% increase per month on average. Why? Because there's better months than other months. August, September, October was fairly below just something, and then November and December was amazing. Hi Magnus, can you do swing analysis on Eurocad? I would be delighted to do that. Yes, I will do Australian CAD and Eurocad. All right. So far, we do expect that one to be weak. We're expecting and still have Canadian weak, but if the Canadian picks up some steam now, this one is likely to turn lower. So, what is really your analysis on this one is, if we get a pull, if we get a reversal here for the month, you're hoping for 94. That's give or take 400 pips, give or take. Will you get it? I'm not sure. What you minimally have to anticipate is coming down to this weekly take profit at around 97. That's just 100 pips. So what I would do is, if price comes up to 98, comes lower, sell it again at every pullback, take profit for my weekly trades, not everything, some of it, 50% of it, and see if I can get a better price, and then sell it down to 94. I think it wasn't it 94? It was 94. So my first week, I would take profit whenever it comes down to here, to 97, and then I will wait for the second week or third week, and then it should fall again. All right, cool. Just because Australian dollar is supposed to be weak. For euro, we can see some of the same thing happening here. We have already started to sell off. So if you can get it back towards 56, 50 area, and then short it, and then take it lower down to 53, that would be okay. But remember, this is normally a range, and it's just in the last, well, was it like mid-December, it actually did something. Just have that in mind. And you're trying to make a ranging market trend. You can always hope for it. You might not always get it. And if you enter around 56.50, you have to have your stop loss above here. And the higher price you can get, the best price is 56.80, and you have to have it above here. And if price is up here, you're dead. Not you're dead. The trade is dead, and there's nothing else to do here. So I am hoping for something lower. If you're hoping for something higher, if you're thinking, this is amazingly higher, no, I'm sorry to say that, Magnus. This was a good pullback. This is not a good pullback because it goes against the normal trend. And when I have seen those happening, it's normally not, oh, it's going to go that way. That is more of a wishful thinking. But of course it can. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm saying it's just maybe 2% of the time, and most of it, almost all of the time, it does continue lower. Is that a good answer for you, Magnus? What about the idea of waiting until Monday's session ends and then short Australian dollar, US dollar? For Australian dollar, Euro dollar, and all the other dollar pairs, there is something called a plan. I don't know when it is going to happen, but as we have seen many Mondays now in the end of 2020, which has scared the living life out of me sometimes, is it has gone up in London Mondays, and at around 5 p.m., 6 p.m. my time, London, New York time, that is around between 10 to 12, between 10 a.m. until noon, it has fallen. So if that also happens on this side of the year, we might expect it to be around high at around 10 a.m. to noon New York time, whatever that fits in your schedule. So for me, I want to be on my charts is around, if I don't get it in London, if I don't get a high in London, I would definitely be awake and on my charts in the evening around 5 to 6 p.m. And that's normally when I go for bicycle rides, so I can't do that tomorrow. Sorry. I will be fat, but that doesn't matter. Perfect. Amazing. Is the dollar going to keep falling this year, Harman? Yes, I would. And Magnus, please give this, please. I haven't seen you around. Maybe you haven't been here before. But Magnus, please follow along for more. I really love some Swedes, even though you might not understand what I say in my dialect, because we Norwegians are quite different dialects. But if you are if you are not far away from Skåne, then you might understand my dialect more. Anyways, doesn't matter. Is the dollar going to keep up falling this year? Yes. What I'm talking about, dollar bullishness, yen bullishness, gold bullishness, now around January, is only temporarily. Worst case that I see in the market, here we are. This is the moneymaker, right? Listen up, people. I'm just going to give it to you for free. Didn't pay me anything to say this, but I'm going to tell you. Settings, watermark, and session breaks, I think. Nope. Not that one. Grids. 0, 0. So, this is January 2021. Price is here. And I think we're going down in, this is January. I think we're going down in January. Coming up to February, we're going to fall. We're coming into March, we're going to fall. Coming into April, that's when we might start seeing the pickup. Okay? So April, I believe to be the low on, I would call this Euro USD. I might be wrong, but at any given time, at any of these market open, at these monthly opens, it can turn bullish. Because if the month starts low, that is going to be bullish at least the first day, the first week, or the entire month. I don't know what, but that's kind of, but if the month starts high, it is going to go downwards. Okay, so the first of the months is important. So here in January, we are quite high, I would say. We can still go higher, but that's kind of how I would say. So by June, July, August, this is August, and I think, and then September is going to be amazing, and October is going to be amazing, and December is going to be amazing. November might be a pullback in here, and then so that is how I want you to position yourself on Euro USD. It's just a plan. It's just on top of my head. But I definitely think that that deserves a like. That's all. I've seen that Monday is always opposite each expectations. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. I would also say that's the opportunity to enter the market because it goes opposite of what you are thinking for the week. So it's an amazing opportunity. For someone, it's a scarcity, and for me, it's the best possible day. I think it's amazing. I love Mondays. It's amazing Mondays. Can you believe Mondays is actually a thing? Yes. Because why would I be scared of Mondays when Mondays pay my bills? Right? Let's go find some Mondays. In November? So that's a Monday. That's a Monday. That's a Monday. That's a Monday. Oops. That's a Monday. That's a Monday. That's a Monday. I love Mondays. All of these are lows. Well, later on it doesn't matter that they come down to the same low, but still. Isn't that amazing low? Isn't that an amazing low? Isn't that an amazing low? I love Mondays. Absolutely amazing. Gothenburg, pretty close, yeah. I've been to Gothenburg, basically. Or Göteborg. So gold will really be good for buys in 2021. Yes, it's going to be amazing. But I have some boo for you. It's not necessarily very nice at the moment. I would love it to be even more bullish, even stronger bullish trend. Right now it's like, man, I don't know, maybe. It's depressed. It doesn't behave how I want it to be. So I think, just by the look of it, let's see, that we might just do that. And then we will come into somewhere around, oops, that's not what I wanted. I think let's do that, and then by the mid-February, we are, how do we do that? By the mid-February on gold, I will really use this webinar for future reference. Around here, let's say around 19th of February, there, that is the top. So then it will consolidate maybe something and then down until something called April. And then we can go higher again. Okay? So this is January. Mid-January. This is mid-February. And this is April 1st. Ah, amazing! Okay. So for everyone who is in this webinar now, this is, I would call this a pretty good day. I'm on fire today. And I'm giving you up my plans. You didn't do anything for it. But it all comes down to the execution. Okay? I can tell you the plans, but you have to have the mind. You have to have the risk management. You have to have the understanding of when you're right and when you're wrong. I only have plans. As much as I had plans in November, that went well. As much as I had plans in December, that went fairly well too. 10,000 pips, I think it was. Somewhere around there. 10,000 pips. You're welcome. So, then, every market open is of importance. Every Sunday is of importance. Every start of the month is important. 15th of January, 15th of February, I couldn't care less of that day. I don't know which day it is, but I can tell you that this Monday, tomorrow, this Sunday, 3rd of January, is probably the most important day that I need to be awake, sound, have done my planning, clear planning, put my orders in. This most important day for until February. I don't care about 21st of January. 3rd and 4th of January is my important days. This is when I'm at work. I don't need to work any other days than today. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, people. Where else have we not gone? We have been expecting people. People want to Australian CAD. We did that. Euro yen, we did that. US oil. We can do US oil. Okay. What is your plan for US oil? Where do you want to go? How do you feel like this is going? Okay. Is this a good place to buy? Is this a bad place to buy? What is the demand and the supply in this market? Supply is OPEC. Demand is you. Or on other countries or producing countries. So where is that going? Well, you can look at the storage. You can look at OPEC meetings and what they expect to be producing in the future. You can also be looking into, what kind of season are we in now? Are we in spring, summer, fall, winter? If we are in winter, what happens in winter? Then you have to do some analysis. Okay, around 2018, we went higher in the beginning. In 2019, we went higher in the beginning. In 2017, we went sideways and then a bit lower. Okay. In 2016, we went higher in the beginning. In 2015, we went higher. Okay, cool. What does that mean? That means if price is low, we're going to continue higher. Okay, cool. That sets up me for higher prices. Does that mean that it can go with that and that? Yes, it can. So, what do? I would have an order at 47 and I would have an order at 46. And I would take a profit at around 52. Cool. Don't need to do more. That was your monthly plan. 46, 47, and 46. Hope for it to go higher. You do your own stop loss according to your account size. That's all. If you are thinking this is going to go make a new higher high, well, then you do support and resistance, coming back to 49, and you go higher. When do you take profit? Probably not now. Probably March. Okay. Interesting. Why do you say so? I just have that as a good time of the year. Lower. Boom. For most of the dollar pairs, BTI, it also comes down to any lower price is seen to be a buy. Not now, but generally speaking, over the longer term. I want you to have a hawk view of the market. The other thing is, today, this is important as well for you. Today was the, what do you call it? There was the celebration of the killing of Soleimani. If you don't know what that is, please use something called Google. They are celebrating that today because it happened a year ago. That sent the oil market up. Do you think the Iranian officials want revenge? Yes, I think so. I just think they're just planning. They want revenge. they don't go without showing strength. That's how they do it. Do I think it's going to be attacked now? No. But I'm not surprised. I'll be like, okay, cool, I said it. If an attack comes against America somewhere in this world, for whatever reason, and it can link back to Iran, I'm not surprised. I don't hope for anything. I don't wish for it to happen. But that's an event that you can expect around 2021. If there is an attack on any oil fields, if there's any Middle Eastern war that has anything to do about oil, this one is going to go higher. If the Iranian officials closes down the Persian Bay, what do you call it, that thing, the Persian Bay? Like the small place where 30% of the oil goes out, if that is Iran, and this is Arabic Emirates, and then here, if they close that thing here, that's going to make this one higher. I'm just preparing for you any situation that is not in this chart might affect oil price that doesn't say, oh, because of this higher high, this higher low, then there's going to be prices going higher. There might be an unrelated Forex event that might lead to US oil all of a sudden shooting in either direction. You're good. I see that once Biden takes office, probably to test him out. Yeah. So I'm not here to either bash on Iran or Muslims or anything. I think they're great people, amazing people. I have amazing friends. But I'm just saying, politically, that can happen. Just as much as I expect an earthquake in Japan at some point. Might happen not today. I don't hope it will happen. But past performance, past events has proven that there has been happening. And I will be buying yen with all the money that I have in the world because the yen will strengthen. Cheers. And that was a kick to anyone who thinks that technical analysis is everything you need. No. Technical analysis doesn't tell you what can politically happen in the future. What do you want to happen in the future? What doesn't say anything about future interest rates that does affect the market. So for USD CAD, we are thinking, well, yeah, I wanted a much double bottom here. So this is just the first leg. But I remember saying that it needs to be broken, and now it's broken. So is this going to be support? That's weird support. So I think tomorrow we are going to see maybe a fast breakdown lower, probably also lower low, before we can take it higher. Am I going to buy it here? Nope. Thank you. Robert, thank you. You're welcome, sorry. And Howman, you're welcome. Silver will go stronger. Yes. I much agree with you, Magnus. I do agree with you. And what is really the price movements, the expectations for USD CAD? We do want and like a price up to 130. A move up here would be okay. Doesn't need to, but in the end, is a good with some breathing before going lower. It's like here and here. It's not like we don't like it. It's like it happens. The market needs to do whatever. Even though we would love such movements like this, because we can sell every single day, but sometimes it needs to breathe. Also because if we are too low, too fast, fear of losing profit becomes a problem. This is what I mean here. This is where they fear losing profit, and then they take profit, and then it goes back up again before they can start selling again, okay? If it goes too far too fast, there is going to be a correction. Call it a market crash, call it whatever. That's also the same with the real estate market. If it goes too fast, too hard, there will be a snapback because these will be too expensive for people to buy properties. The wonders of the market world. Hi Pam, hey, how are you? Well, I'm amazing today. Today we have 17 likes, we have 30 viewers. It is the first day of the year, the first live session of the year. I'm pumped up. We have nice plans. I've hoped to say most of them at least. But okay, other than that. So for me, yeah. And then today was an amazing day. It was a cold day, but still amazing. Put something, for those who doesn't know, I am on Instagram on Ewinningstrategy, I think it is. On Insta. And I love when things is beautiful around me. So we went to town and we had this beautiful sunset by the concert house. And yeah, it's previous there. The same thing that I hope to see on Swissies. Let's do a recap, okay? Let's do a recap. I haven't really been following this one, but we can do the same thing here. This is 4th of November. Ever since 4th of November, take profit, price has somehow become bullish. What is this? This is the election. So, this has generated you maximum, 200 pips for one order. So what if every time price came down to these prices if you were a buyer? Wouldn't that have been an amazing trade as well? I'm not saying I said it to you, but I'm saying Swissy can also sometimes also be interesting to trade. But it might also only be Australian Swissy and New Zealand Swissy. Okay? Since November, buy. Stop loss, stop loss, stop loss, stop loss, stop loss. Still have this buy. Buy. And now I would exit for the life of me. Hi, Solomon. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, brother. For USD Swissy, I have said break above this price would lead me to start buying again. I want price to come back to 88.30 before going higher. Stop loss should be below here, 88, so that gives you 30 pips. Should give you at least 30 to 40 pips in stop loss. That should be okay for you. Nothing more than that. That's okay. If price just goes higher, you have to wait for Tuesday to get a better entry. USD yen, I don't care about USD yen, but if you want USD yen, this is now turned bullish. And back to 103.15.16. Cool. And then higher. I have been here for 1 hour. I want to say a couple of things. I'm here to help you. If you want more help in the more daily, day-to-day, whatever you call it, you can join my Discord. I haven't promoted it yet, but I'm just going to tell you now. You can if you want to. We have a lot of fun. I do answer questions. I do answer into... You can show me trading plans and I can give my comments on it. That's a happy place. Do you also meet other traders that does help you out, that is also in my mentorship, that also is learning every single day. Another thing that I also want you to mention to you guys is that this year is going to be the most amazing trading year you have ever had, because we believe it's going to happen. Not because of, well, it's a new year. But if you believe, if you work for it, if you put plans in action, in the end, you are going to win. That's how I believe I'm gonna win, and that's how I think you is gonna do it too. Not because I'm amazing, not because of you are amazing, but because since you want it, since you work for it, you will in the end be rewarded for your hard work. I also think that we have an amazing opportunity as to trade forex, as to trade commodities, as to trade the financial markets, stock markets, doesn't matter. I think that for you, you should be appreciative of that. So we are appreciative. We are raking in every single penny we want. And yes, there is going to be stop losses. There is going to be hard times. There is going to be FOMO, and where you just want this market to go up and it doesn't go up. But trust me, trust the system, trust your process. Wait, because price will come back. You will get an opportunity every single month, every single week, every single day. Every market open is a new opportunity for the market to go in your direction. All right? I have amazing plans for this year. I have already started to change my behavior. I've already started to provide even more value for you guys. And if you are in my YouTube membership that costs, what is it? Is it $4 a month or something like that? I do give you every single Sunday a special live. I give my special comments where me and you could go through trade plans. And yes, I say different things there than I say openly because I give you guys more value. So, until tomorrow, until the market open, please don't risk money you cannot afford to lose. Please trust the process. And if I don't have a process, I can show you my process. And I want you to succeed. I want you to prosper. And I want you to have a happy 2021. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Boom. And if you know that somebody needs my help, somebody needs my help, if somebody struggles out there that they are trading against my bias, please send them to me and I will try to help them out. Because 70% of Euro USD traders that are retail traders has been selling the Euro USD as we have been milking and profiting as it has gone higher. I don't know who they are. I don't know where they are, but you shouldn't have been selling the Euro USD from November to December. It just doesn't make sense. Okay? Boom, people. Have a lovely day.